There's some crumb dumb thing wrong with me. There's no song with me. Oh, can't you see that I'm not stupid? I'm just a glum.
How can anybody be that mean?
It's the cruelest mean I've ever heard of.
Your question?
No, all we need is a big old fat pumpkin. I still don't think...
Modern parents, letting their children run rampant on the streets at night.
But it's Halloween, Aunt Agatha. They were just having fun.
Oh, why wasn't I left in the pumpkin patch? I could have gone into another line of work. Been a pie or something. I'm a failure. Nobody wants me. I'm just a reject. An orphan. I'm an orphan. Nobody will adopt me. Nobody. Who wants a glum pumpkin? Nobody. That's who. Everybody wants grinning, happy pumpkins, or horrible, evil, wonderful pumpkins. But glum pumpkins, never. But I can't help it. That's the way I was carved. Oh, why wasn't I left in the pumpkin patch? I could have gone into another line of work. Been a pie or something. But now, nobody wants me, and tonight's Halloween! Tomorrow, I'll be just like the Christmas tree on December 26th. Who wants a pumpkin after Halloween?
What a pity.
It just isn't fair. How can anybody be that mean?
It's the cruelest mean I've ever heard of.
I feel so sorry for him. Poor little guy.
I've never seen him smile.
He doesn't have anything to smile about.
Trick or treat indeed. Off with you. The idea! This is sheer bribery. You'll not get a treat here. And you'd better not try any of your tricks, or I'll have the police on you. Why don't you get honest jobs? The idea. Modern parents. Letting their children run rampant on the streets at night.
But it's Halloween, Aunt Agatha. They were just having fun.
That is no excuse, young man, for robbing and threatening honest citizens.
But can I at least have a pumpkin?
Ralph, dear, Auntie knows best. Pumpkins cause fires and they attract fruit flies. Now you go to sleep. There's a good boy. And tomorrow we'll go to the museum and look at the rocks.
Yuck. Boy, that is one mean lady.
I don't know, Andy.
Oh, come on, Ann. Don't tell me you're going to be fair again.
Well, I don't think she's really mean. I mean, I just think she's forgotten what it's like to be a kid.
A kid? Are you kidding? Aunt Agatha wasn't never a kid.
Well, I'll admit it is a little hard to imagine. And anyway, Ralph's our problem right now.
Right. We gotta figure out a way to help Ralph. Now, let's see. Well, we could smuggle a parachute into his room, or threaten Aunt Agatha with income tax invasion, or,
Pumpkin!
Pumpkin? What do you mean, pumpkin? You're always yelling pumpkin.
A pumpkin! That's what Ralph needs. Don't you see, Andy? We can't get Ralph out, but we can get a pumpkin in.
Where'd we get a pumpkin? All the pumpkin's been taken.
Let's see now. We'll need a flashlight to light the pumpkin's insides with, and some rope to pull it up to Ralph's window, and...
Oh, yeah? And just what is your big old fat plan to carry a big old fat heavy pumpkin from there to here?
Well, that's the easiest part. Does this skateboard answer your question?
Okay. So now we got a big old fat way to transport a big old fat pumpkin. Now all we need is a big old fat pumpkin. I still don't think...
It just stands to reason that if there's a little boy here who needs a pumpkin, there just has to be a pumpkin out there someplace that needs a little boy.
Who wants a pumpkin after Halloween? I'm a failure. Nobody wants me. I'm just a reject. An orphan. I'm an orphan. All my sisters and brothers got good homes. Even my revolting cousin Stanley. But nobody will adopt me. Who wants a glum pumpkin? Nobody. That's who. Everybody wants grinning, happy pumpkins, or horrible, evil, wonderful pumpkins. But glum pumpkins, never.
If a boy needs a pumpkin, then a pumpkin needs a boy. Now that's about like saying that if a boy needs an ice cream cone needs a boy. Oh, come on.
Well, it may sound funny, but we are determined to find a pumpkin. Aren't we, Arthur?
We could steal somebody else's pumpkin.
Ah, Andy, you can't make somebody happy by making somebody else sad.
Ever try it?
No, I don't think it's fair.
I know. It isn't fair. You know, we better find a pumpkin pretty quick, or we're gonna run out of Halloween.
Yes, I know. It does seem to be getting sort of hopeless. Andy, look!
A pumpkin!
Why couldn't I have been an apple? People don't expect so much out of apples. 1 month old, and a has-been. And nobody will want me tomorrow.
We want you! We want you now!
Oh, no. No, you're making a mistake. You don't understand. Nobody wants me. I'm a glum pumpkin.
Oh, you're a beautiful pumpkin. And you're going to make a glum little boy terribly happy.
I am? I'm going to make a glum little boy terribly happy? I am? Oh, I can't believe it. If only I had hands, I'd pinch myself.
Mm-hmm.
And my very own life, too.
I just can't believe this is happening to me!
Hey, we better get started. We're running out of Halloween again. Push them along.
You are heavy. Here we are. Ready?
Let her go!
Nice costumes.
Car 44. Roscoe speaking. Sergeant, sir, you may find this difficult to believe, but I have just witnessed something unique, I think, in the annals of crime. I have just observed the following. One jogger, male, exceeding the speed limit by at least 30 miles an hour. One pumpkin color, also exceeding the speed limit by at least 20 miles an hour. One cat colored, disturbing the peace. 3 ghosts, one with 4 wheels. Wheels, not feet. The other 2 ghosts had only 1 wheel. 1 wheel each, that is. No, sir. Nothing stronger than coffee. No, sir. There is no record of insanity in my family. No, sir. Not until today, that is. Roscoe, I want to apologize for doubting your...
is only 8:15. Little Ralph meets him. Just you wait.
I'm going to belong to a little boy on Halloween. This is a wish I was afraid to wish, because I was so sure that never come true.
But
It is. It is true.
does that answer your question?
Oh, Pumpkin, you're beautiful. I love you. You're the most beautiful, most wonderful pumpkin in the whole wide world.
Well, you were certainly right, Annie. That pumpkin was just right for Ralph.
Yes, and Ralph was just right for the pumpkin. Oh, but wait a minute. We're not through yet.
No, we got business with Aunt Agatha.
She certainly won't even let Ralph keep his pumpkin unless we can show her that she was young once herself.
Right. She's a pretty big girl not to remember that she was once a little girl.
Aunt Agatha. Agatha? Aggie. Remember how it was when you were 9 years old? Try to remember, Aggie, when it was Halloween. And you were young, too, like Ralph. Don't you remember? It was such a lovely time when you were 9. And it was Halloween.
Oh, yes. I was 9 years old and dressed like a terrible witch, and oh, I had a splendid, awful, terrifying, beautiful pumpkin.
And you went trick-or-treating, I'll bet you.
Trick-or-treating. Oh, what fun. It was the one time of the year when we could do lovely, horrible things, not get punished. out of their loving, grown-up wits. They understood us, didn't they?
Yes, Aggie. They understood why children liked Halloween. Little children like you. And like Ralph.
Ralph. Oh, Ralph. Why, hello, Pumpkin. Where did you come from? We needed you, Ralph and I. What took you so long? Oh my, aren't you terrifying?
We'd better give them something quickly, my dear, or they may do something terrible to us.
That's right, trick or treat us, or we'll do something horribler than any horrible thing you've ever heard of.
Oh, Ralph, horribler than that.
A very merry hello and a happy new year.
I'm not a glum, dumb pumpkin. I'm a real special something. Nothing wrong with me. There's such a song with me. Come along with me and we'll feel free to be just loving. Never a glum pumpkin.
Oh, how do you do? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Wolf. Alexander Graham Wolf. I am an inefficiency expert, licensed to kill inefficiency whenever and wherever I find it. And my next client, although he doesn't know it yet, will be good old Santa Claus. Yes, good old Santa Claus himself. Why? Because good old Santa runs the most inefficient, old-fashioned, outdated factory in the whole world. So he's just going to have to shape up, put Christmas on a paying basis for good old Santa and his new partner, namely myself. And just what is gloopstick, you may ask? Oh, just the greatest invention since the wheel. Well, I mustn't dally. If everyone in the world is to have a gloopstick-covered present this Christmas, I must be off and away.
Gloopstick? Efficiency? Santa shape up? Why, that dirty dog of a wolf. Old-fashioned indeed. Why, he's just a wolf in wolf's clothing. But what if he means it? What if he does take over Santa's workshop? What if he does really ruin Christmas for everyone? Whatever. Oh, I've got to have help. I can't let him wreck Christmas. But who can I get to help? I mean, if I'm going to have to carry somebody back to the North Pole, it's got to be somebody who is very, very light and can't freeze. Do I know any somebodies who are very, very light but can't freeze? Why, of course! How stupid of me! Raggedy Ann and Andy!
There's a horrible thing at the window. Oh, I can't look.
Well, I can't look either. Let go. Oh, cut it out, Anne. It's only Comet, Santa's number 5 reindeer. And she looks horribly worried about something.
Come on, there's not a second to lose.
But Comet, what's the matter?
What's the matter? We've got to save Santa Claus, and we need all the help that we can get.
Santa Claus?
Save Santa Claus?
Yes. I just hope we're not too late. I'm sorry I can't fly any higher or faster. I guess I'm basically just a one-passenger reindeer.
But I didn't know reindeers could fly.
Well, that's funny. I didn't know ragdolls could talk.
They can't. Not when people are around.
And reindeers can't fly. Not when people are around, anyway. That's why reindeers can't deliver presents on Christmas Eve until everybody's asleep. So nobody will see them. And everybody lives so far from our workshop.
Everyone, well done. Cocoa and nap break. Everyone home for another year. Thank you on behalf of all children everywhere. And now for a little shut-eye from me, too. A long night of work ahead. Oh, well. It's only once a year, and probably a worthy cause, too.
How peaceful, how tranquil, how susceptible. How delighted and surprised everyone will be when they wake up. They'll be so pleased to find every present sealed in gloop stick. And now, the moment we have all been waiting for, the world's first gloop stick-coated Christmas.
do hope we can save Christmas.
Look, Comet, would you mind telling us who this is we're going to save Christmas from?
Oh, I'm sorry. Why, from Big Bad Wolf, of course.
Big Bad Wolf? You mean the Big Bad Wolf?
I thought he was all, washed up after that Red Riding Hood and Three Little Pigs business.
He's really out to wreck Christmas. He's even going to charge kids money for their presents.
He wouldn't dare.
Oh, he'd dare, all right. Look.
Alexander J. Wolf and S. Cross Gloopstick Factory?
Gloopstick? What the heck's Gloopstick?
Well, whatever it is, we better do something about it right now. Comet, don't you think you better keep watch up here in case, just in case we need more help?
More help? Who's gonna need more help? Come on, Ann. Let's go get him.
Don't worry, Comet. We'll do the best ever we can.
Oh, Raggedy Ann and Andy, please don't let him ruin Christmas.
Don't you worry, Comet. We'll save Christmas. Do you think we ought to wake him up?
Oh, no, Andy, we can't do that. He really needs the rest. No, we've got to do this ourselves.
You're absolutely right. Wow! Look at that machine! What do you suppose it is?
I don't know. But it looks awful.
Well, what a delightful surprise, if it isn't Raggedy Ann.
Mr. Big Bad, what are you doing here?
And Raggedy Andy, too. How splendid.
We're pretty upset about, whatever you're trying to do here.
Of course you are, because you don't know what I'm doing. Come along, my dears. I want you to be the first ones to see the great things I'm doing for all children everywhere. Here it is, my ragged little muffins. The greatest invention in history.
Well, whatever it is, it looks awful. Just awful.
Golly! What a machine! What is it?
What is it? The Great Gloopsticizer.
The Great Gloop? What's it for?
What's it for, indeed? Tell me, darling Raggedy Ann, tell me what happens to Christmas toys. After Christmas, that is.
Why,
Give or take a few months.
why, I guess toys wear out, I guess.
Well, your little sister breaks them.
Little brothers break toys, too.
Ah, but no more. Behold, the modern miracle. Gloopsticity. Little brother-proof, little sister-proof. Gloopstick. Guaranteed. Not for just a month after Christmas. Not for just a year after Christmas. But forever after Christmas.
Really? Hey, that sounds great.
Yes, really. Name me a toy. Any toy. Something you would really like, Annie.
Gee, I don't know. It all seems so un-Christmassy.
Oh, come on, Ann. Give him a chance.
Well, then I guess I always did want a beautiful China doll. From France, maybe.
One beautiful China doll from France. Coming up. Voila! Behold, the perfect gift, unbreakable forever.
Oh, but that's dreadful. What good is a doll if you can't touch it, or cuddle it, or love it?
Oh, Ann, don't be picky. That's the best doll I've ever seen. And who wants to cuddle a crazy doll anyway?
Precisely, my lad. We see eye to eye. Why don't you make a selection?
Really? Anything I want?
Be my guest.
Let's see. I want a Howard Pyle book of pirates, electric earth mover, a 40-speed bike, and a regulation soccer ball, and my very own Christmas tree, of course.
There you are, my boy. Everything you asked for.
But what good are toys and stuff if you can't touch them or use them? And anyway, I don't understand why you slap lipstick all over the toys.
The answer is simple and quite practical.
Since I hold all worldwide patents on Gloopstick, and since all of Santy's toys are now encased in Gloopstick,
from now on, children will have to buy their presents, thereby learning a valuable moral lesson while acquiring a gift guaranteed forever unbreakable. And I shall become rich in the process. Am I not thoughtful?
Thoughtful? You're terrible. That's what. Just terrible.
Make children pay for these awful lipsticky blech things.
Why, it's Raggedy Arthur. What a splendid toy for someone.
Oh, Arthur.
Noble creature.
Arthur! Well, what happened?
You will note that Arthur can breathe nicely.
But he's stuck in there forever.
You better get him out of there if you know what's good for you.
Better yet, why don't you join him?
Andy, look out!
What a charming gift for some lucky child. Gloopsty-sized Raggedy Andy.
You let go of him, you horrible, awful thing, you.
How could I resist such a charming entreaty?
Oh, Andy.
And now, my dear, your turn. Come, some little girl somewhere is eating her heart out for a gloopsty-sized Raggedy Ann doll. Now, my dear, we don't want to disappoint that poor child at Christmas time, do we? Oh, come now, let's be grown up about this thing. You're being very selfish, you know. Raggedy Ann, I'm becoming very impatient with you.
It's the first big bad Christmas tree I've ever seen.
Oh, Andy, please. Oh, please stop.
I've never had any practice being a Christmas tree. I don't know how to be a Christmas tree. And now I'll be a Christmas tree forever. Gloopstick's unbreakable.
Unbreakable. Andy, Gloopstick's unbreakable.
Arthur.
Oh, Arthur. We love you anyway.
We do. It won't make any difference.
You're the best dog in the whole world.
We really love you, Arthur. Arthur, you're cured.
Andy, that's what did it. It did it. Gloopstick can't stand up against it.
It did it? What it did it?
It. Love. It's love that broke the Gloopstick.
But what about me? Nobody loves me. I'll never get out. I gotta be a Christmas tree all my life. I'm a big bad wolf by trade. I don't know anything else.
Well, you're a big wolf, all right. But you don't have to be a big bad wolf, you know. You can be a big good wolf.
But I don't know how to be a big good wolf. I hate being bad. But it's the only way I know of to make a living.
Look, Andy, I think he really needs it. Maybe he hasn't had much opportunity to be good.
Well, maybe. But wolves don't very often change their spots, do they?
But I have changed my spots. But how can you be good when you're stuck in gloopstick?
I've got an idea. Do you remember what Peter Pan did when Tinkerbell was so sick?
Yeah, I remember. He asked all the people out there to help Tinkerbell get well.
Right. So that's what we're going to do right now.
Okay, everybody out there, on your toes. We really need your help.
Everybody out there watching, do you want all your presents sealed in gloopstick? Of course you don't. So, all together now. 1, 2, 3. Great. Do you really love Christmas the way it always has been? All together again. 1, 2, 3. Yes!
Fantastic! You did it. You people out there, you did it. You busted the gloopstick.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, everyone out there. It doesn't matter about me now. Just as long as all the presents are out of that awful gloopstick.
Now look, everybody. This is the tough one. Do you really believe that a big bad wolf can be a big good wolf? Yes! Yes! Yes!
Oh, thank you, thank you. This is the first time I've ever been liked, much less loved.
What's that?
It's Santa's alarm clock. We've got to get away from here. He mustn't know that anything's happened.
But what about that thing? That's a pretty big anything.
Oh, that is simplicity itself. Just touch the self-destruct.
Why, thank you, Mr. Big Bad Wolf. Oh, pardon me. I mean, Mr. Big Good Wolf.
Hey, everybody, look.
Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen. On Comet. Comet, Comet. Oh, there you are. On Comet, on Cupid, on Thunder and Vixen.
And now, thank goodness, everything is straightened out.
Oh, thank goodness indeed. And you know what? I think I'm going to like goodness better than I liked badness. But you know, I don't think anybody can say that for sure unless he's tried both.
Anyway,
Merry Christmas, everyone.
nice day, Mr. Flanagan. Oh, I see you've got a company, eh?
Now, don't be poking fun at me lady friend, Giuseppe.
Halloween, Officer Flanagan! Halloween!
Why, you look like the very devils themselves. Top of the morning to you, Mrs. Davis. 'Tis prettier you're getting with each passing day.
Now, Patrick, I'll have none of your butter and blarney. Officer Flanagan, do you think my mother is pretty?
I do, on me honor, Billy, darling. And this new lady friend I brought you will vouch for the truth of me words.
Oh, thank you, Officer Flanagan. I could see what you look like. You can, Billy. I can? Why, sure. With imagination. Imagination? Uh-huh. Just place your hand on my face and look at my eyes. Why, they feel like the buttons on my shoes. That's just what they are. And your mouth feels just like the stitching on my dress. Right again. And your hair, it feels so ragged. Perfect. That's why they call me Raggedy Ann. Raggedy Ann, you're a funny-looking doll. You see, Billy, with imagination, anything is possible.
See with your heart, make the dark clouds depart. Dream sweet dreams, and I promise you, your heart will see them all come true. Let your imagination unfold the world for you to behold. All you need is some faith to start with. You can see with your heart.
Shaggy Square is really a beautiful place. Come on, Billy. Well, that sounds just like the elevator trains I hear every day.
All aboard for Enchanted Square. Here's your tickets, miss.
That sounds like Giuseppe's hurdy-gurdy. And there he is playing it.
Hello, Billy.
Mr. Giuseppe, they were only playing. Listen. There's that funny sound I hear every day. Why, it almost sounds like music. What's the matter, Billy? Aren't you having fun? You know, Raggedy Ann, I've never seen my mother's face. Billy! Billy! Oh, Mother! How did you ever get over here? Raggedy Ann brought me.
Hello, Billy.
You know, Officer Flanagan, until today I never knew how beautiful Mother was. Oh, don't be silly, child. Run along with you.
That's not silly, Mrs. Davis. You know, there's some seas with the eyes in their head, and there's some seas with the eyes in their heart. And that's the Lord's own truth.